Hello traders, welcome to my channel. So in this video we are going to see how it behaved, the stock whatever we analyzed, how it behaved for the last 2-3 weeks. So first we will see that ITC stock. So ITC monthly chart I kept. So if you see that previous video, we said that ITC at that resistance level. To recall that, so the stock pattern, here we are having that expanding triangle pattern. The target is reached, and after that one cup and handle pattern is target also is reached around 500 level. And after that, if we go into the weekly chart, weekly channel also, we are at that resistance. Okay, so based on that we analyzed that the stock may correct. So as of now we see that around 10% the stock is corrected. Okay, from that 500 level around $30% is corrected, but still the stock is at a positive structure. Okay, it is not moved into that negative structure. So negative structure, how it will make, we can if the stock is make lower high lower low, at that time the stock is moved to the negative structure. So if you see in that ITC recent, in uptrend, how much correction is happened, we can see, if we see that here 20% is happened, correction is happening. So if we that 20% need to be happen means here, so it may come around this 400 level, correct? That means here it is coming around this area. So it may correct up to that 400 level, and again it can create some other pattern, and that pattern may break out and we will get the target. So that we will analyze later. So as of now, the stock channel support is around this small channel we created and we placed. So around 425 or 400 range the support is coming. Okay, so after that we will see how it is behaving. So here if you see on the price wise, if you see the price action in that weekly chart, the previous week highs are not at all broken, right? Only the lows are broken and it's coming down. This week if you see, it is trying to go up. Previous week high is 457, it went up to 455 and again it came back. So the selling pressure still is acting on. So we will see how it is happening in the coming weeks. And in that monthly wise also, huge rejection at 500 level, the resistance area. And this month also we are seeing that huge selling pressure. Okay, so if we go into the next M&M, so on the monthly chart we see that the stock is at the stock broken that mid channel, and it is moved into that upper channel. So we thought, we analyzed, it may come into this, taken the support at a mid channel and it will go up. But normally if you see based on that stock characteristics in the uptrend, again the stock is having that 40% correction. Okay, previously we analyzed stock is having this 40% price based correction, and as well as the time based correction also it's having more. So the same it may happen here also, because the big support is around the 200. Here this still structure is not broken in the monthly chart. So as of now, small buying range we can see here. The stock came up to the 272 and it went above up to 294. Okay, but still that previous month high is not broken, so it will still will consider into that down range only. Okay, we are not going to be call it is moved uptrend. So we are thinking, so we analyzed that it may come down to this range, otherwise it may take the support here and it may go up. So this is on monthly. And if you come into that weekly, so here previously we analyzed that it is moving into the one channel. So now in the mid channel some rejection is happening. Still it is a buying kind only, but some rejection is happening. We will see what is going to happen in that coming weeks. The next support we may see this to around 260 range. Okay, in the daily chart if you see, it is around the small support only, but based on that mid channel resistance it may come down up to the 250 range. Okay, this is on M&M. And if we come into the Ashok Leyland, so on the monthly chart, so previous 2 months are good, we are seeing some buying pressure. Okay, the range is also huge. and this month it took a pause, because in the weekly chart, if you go here, we are having some resistance. Okay, it is coming around that February 2021. We are at that some resistance lines in the channel resistance, so it may correct somewhere around, some correction can happen, and it may come around that 150 range, and again it may create some pattern and it will go. So as of now, we are seeing that the stock is at a resistance. And if you see on the RSI, still RSI it's above 60, so that is good for the good buying momentum. But based on the price action, we are seeing that stock is at resistance. Okay, and if we come into the Maruti on that weekly chart, so still again this is also, it's not moved the previous week. If you see here on the price action, it is coming down, and stock is at a resistance. Okay, and based on the RSI, if you see, again it came below of that is 60. So if still if it want to go up means, again it may take the resistance at 60 and it may come down, so that we need to see. And again, so now here this Maruti also, it is in downtrend only. And here on that monthly chart, we can see here the stock is at resistance, moving into the range. Okay, this is the higher range 9920, and this is the lower range 9200. So we need to see how it is moving. It may come into this support line and it may go up, right? Based on that range bound breakout, we will see how it is moving. Okay, but on the weekly chart, we'll see that still buying is not there, only the selling is there. Okay, the next is State Bank. So on the weekly chart, so here in mid channel some rejection has happened, so the next support is around that 540 or yeah, 540 530 levels. And in that RSI, it came below that 60, so it was trying to go up, but it came down. And if you see in SBI, so we are seeing that here whenever it comes to 40, it is going up. Okay, this is if it's September 2020, came to 40 and it was going up. And again here May 2022, it was coming and again going up. Recently it came to March 2023, it was going up. So the same thing it may happen here, right? So the stock, when it comes to 40, again it may bounce back. So we need to see that when it comes to 40, what is the price of the stock, whether it is a good support or not. We need to take into that consideration and we need to see. So as of now, we are seeing still it is in downward, right? It can move into the downside. Okay, but still structure is positive only. If you see, this is a structure low and this is a structure low, this structure low is not broken, right? Around 500 it is there, so still it is not broken. It may come down, it should not broke this 500 level. So that's one very important level for this stock. So Aditya Birla Capital, again it is same. So if you see on the weekly chart, many rejection is happening and the stock is coming down. So our analysis based on this support line, this big support line. Okay, this is the head and shoulder pattern, and the breakout is happened. Now it is trying to test the support line. So now this resistance is broken, and normally the stock will come to touch the support line and it will retest whether the resistance, sorry, whatever the support is created is correct or not, it's valid or not, it is going to respect it or not. So based on that, we are seeing and it is coming down. So around we may expect around 170 range in the weekly chart. And if you see on the monthly, so this is also, it's going to the same channel line. So we can see that the support is around this red line 160 range. So monthly chart, we are seeing some selling pressure, so it may take the support at 160. It should take and it should respect that. So we will see how it is going to play into that one. So if you see in the daily chart, we will update this channel previously withdrawn. So what's happened, this down channel is broken. Okay, okay, so we thought it will break here, go up, it will break up, and based on that we draw the channel, but it break down, right? So now we need to adjust this, and we will keep the upper resistance here and lower resistance, and we will see the next support. So the next support is around that 176 on the daily chart. Okay, based on this channel we'll update it, and okay, we'll keep it only on daily chart, otherwise we'll make some confusion. So on the weekly chart again 170, and if you see on the monthly chart, it may come around that 160 165 range. Okay, so next is around sale in the monthly chart. If you see, it is going into the some range bound. The upper ranges and down ranges are not broken. So for this one, this is the structure low 62 to 65 range. If you see on the monthly chart also, it is coming around that 60 to 65, and mid channel support also, it is there around the 70 to 75 range. So once this 60 to 65 is not broken, we need not to bother like more on that sale chart. So whenever it is coming to the support, we can accumulate and we can see how it's going. So this month we are seeing some selling pressure, and we may expect some correction. It may happen to the sale chart. Okay, so we need to see like when the price is coming around this support around the 70 to 75 range, how the stock is behaving, whether it is creating some bullish pattern or not, we need to see, or still selling pressure, it's creating the red color candle or not. So based on that we can take the decisions whether it is going to down or not. So here if you see the structure on the monthly chart, so this is the low and it made the higher low. Okay, this is the previous guy and it is made that higher guy. So here the structure is moved into the positive. So when this is broken, then only we'll get into that negative structure. Okay, on the monthly chart. So we analyzed how the previous weeks the stock is behaved. So as of now, we see on the most of the chart, we are seeing some selling pressure, and it is trying to come into that support lines, right? So we will see in the next video how the stock is behaving, whether it is breaching any support or not. So if it is breaching, then we need to analyze more whether where the next support it is going to be. Okay, we will see that into the next video. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please share it with friends and subscribe the channel. Thank you.